Yo, what's up? I haven't made a video in like so long because I've just been living life and I have not been going to like hella art shows or been outside really. Cause I've just been in hermit mode. Like, my dad died in fucking July. It's somehow October now. I mean, time ceases to stop, right? And today I just found myself like thinking about my dad and like my grandmother, his mother, and how she and her husband, my father's parents, immigrated from Cuba in maybe like the mid 70s, early 80s, like maybe like 75, 77, because the dictatorship in Cuba was just really cracking down. It was not a good, like, political climate to raise children. Cuba is still suffering to this day where their people are poor. And, like, not taking care of the healthcare is fucked. It's corrupt as fuck. But I'm just thinking about how, like, because I think about, what it means to be a woman a lot. I did that video, what it means to be a woman. And I think about that, like, all the time. Like, what kind of woman do I want to be? What kind of person do I want to be in a world like this? In a world that tries to, like, convince you to not give a fuck about anyone but yourself. And sometimes you have to not give a fuck about anyone but yourself just to get yourself out of the fucking frying pan and into another skillet. But sometimes that other skillet is better than you being in the frying pan type shit. And I just been thinking, like, yo, being a black woman is fucking hard, especially when you don't have other black women, like, to talk to. And it's such, like, an isolating experience when you're having all these people treat you a certain way because they perceive you a certain way, and they perceive your people a certain way. And then having to deal with people I'm related to who are not black, and just seeing their lack of care. They don't give a fuck about black people, like, I knew my family didn't give a fuck about me since a kid. I knew that shit. When I got told when I was like 10 that my grandmother, my mom's mom, stopped talking to my mother when she found out that my mom was pregnant with me. She shunned her and, like, exiled her from the family. And then only until my brother was born, who's lighter skin tone than me and he has less black features than me. Like, my hair's really fucking curly and my skin is darker than his, so he passes more to her standards or whatever. So she was just like, oh, I guess it's okay. And fucking Korean culture is misogynistic as fuck. She had a boy, so of course, like, she's gonna be all over the boy. But I've just been thinking, like, being a fucking mixed chick in this shit is fucking weird, bro. It's fucking weird. Also, I'm about to drop out of college. I don't give a fuck. This was also, I was thinking a lot about my grandmother, because, like, my grandmother came here to America to give her children a better life and her children's children a better life. That's what she thought she was doing. And she succeeded in a way, but because my family was so broken by systems, as well as just internal family conflict, like, I'm sure, like, the vision that she had for me and my sibling is not what is aligning with reality right now. And I'm sitting here thinking about her and what she would have wanted for me, even though I never met her. And I'm just like, I need to make Shorty proud. Like, I need to do something to make her proud. 444 on the clock, because that's how true it is. Like, there's so many adults. I mean, I'm an adult now too, but when I was a child, there's so many adults were around me that like to claim that they took care of me, and they absolutely did not. I was absolutely taken care of by spirit and like God. That's the only way I'm here today. Like literally on my soul. And I know my grandmother was a God-fearing woman. Like she practiced Santeria, like hello. And I feel that like I just have this deep fucking connection with her, and I never met her because I just know she, like, everything I am now is probably what she would have wanted to be, and she didn't get the opportunity to. So when I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about dropping out of fucking college, you know, something she might have killed someone to do, it's like, should I do that? But then it's also like, girl, if I keep going to college, I'm not gonna like survive. Like I'm literally gonna, whether it's like stress or I'm gonna do it myself. And don't say no balls you won't, because girl. But anyways, yeah, I'm thinking about dropping out of fucking college to become the person I'm supposed to become. I don't have like, I feel like hella judgment from my Korean side of the family, because they're the kind of people who's like, you have to go to college, you have to go pursue the societal life path that's been put out for you, or else we're gonna think you're a disappointment and you're just a stupid piece of shit. And you know, I don't really give a fuck about that. I don't really give a fuck, because it's like, yeah, I could do that, but then I could do that and kill myself trying to do that. Or I could not do that and, you know, like focus on being happy. Because I've not been happy. I don't think I've ever been happy. I don't think I've ever truly been happy. I've experienced happiness, experienced joy, but I've never been like, you know what, I love where I am right now. I love where I'm staying. I love the people I'm around. It's never been like that. And now I'm 21 and I have the fucking opportunity and control to configure the settings of my life to make me happy. And I'm about to do that shit. I'm about to do that shit on my soul, like no fucking cap. Like, I'm just tired of being tired. I'm tired of being sad. I'm tired of like sad shit happening to me, and then I'm even more sadder because I'm just like, my poor little heart, how much can I take? You know, like there comes to a certain point where it's like, yeah, I could just sit and lay down and let life do whatever the fuck it wants. But I don't really want to do that shit. That's some pussy beta shit, and I'm not a pussy or a beta. Hello. Like, so we'll see how the dropping out goes. I have to do that. I have to like make an appointment with my financial advisor at school and do all that bullshit. But I'm gonna be so much more happier. I'm gonna be so much more happier because I'm not gonna have to go to school every day, trade my energy every day, and be unsatisfied every day, just giving it to a void of the void that is college to me. Because, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel really blessed despite the fact that hella sad shit be going on and I be sad, because bruh, it could be fucking worse. It could be worse. That's the thing. But I really need to like channel my energy into my multidisciplinary arts and my tarot and my like spiritualism, and that's really like all that fucking matters. Like every time I find myself trying to like align myself with like society's opinion, how society thinks it should go, it goes fucking horribly wrong, traumatically wrong, terribly sad. So we're just not gonna do it. Every time that I told myself, you know what, I'm gonna live life alternatively, because I'm such an alternative person. My alternative ass, and I don't mean like, I'm so alt, I have piercings and tattoos. No, I mean like, bitch, I grew up alternative as fuck. Like, I did not grow up in a happy home. I did not grow up with people who care about you. I grew up like with racism and bullshit and mean. Just mean. Everyone was so mean when I was growing up, and I didn't understand. But now I'm older now and I get it. I understand why everyone's so mean. It's because everyone fucking hates themselves and they're sad, so they just can't help but be mean. But whatever. I refuse to be like that. I refuse to acquire all this fucked up shit in my life and then just spew that fucked up shit out back to the world. No. No. And I feel like going back to like thinking about my grandmother, like, I don't know, I just like want to make her fucking proud, and everything this is the video for like the future when like I'm successful, because I'm gonna be successful. It's inevitable. Like, everything I want to do, I end up doing it. It's just I have to get myself to do it. And that's the real issue. But when I do it, and when I'm up there and when I'm successful, this is the video to look back on and be like, OMG, Alex said it then. And here's what it is. Everything I do is for my children and my grandmother, and that's it. No one else. No one else. If you're not my child or my children or my grandmother, it's not for you. It's not. Like, it's not. Oh, and God and Spirit. But I feel like God and Spirit, like, go in tandem with my grandmother, because she's up there in cohorts with all the other beings. 1111 on the timer. Anyways, thinking about how the DSM-5 would categorize me as a schizophrenic. At least I'm not catatonic, though. But anyways, yeah. So maybe I'll just do more, like, videos like this. How I started the channel type shit, where I'm just chatting. I'm just going through a really, like, transitional period of my life right now. And I'm saying this to hopefully encourage you, but it's mostly to encourage myself, because I know, like, I'm holding myself accountable by having this out there. It's out there. It's on the internet. It's out there. You know? So if I'm a man of my word, like I say I am, because I am a man of my word, then hello, I'm gonna do that shit. And you gonna watch how it happens. Just like Doechii did her artist way, it's gonna be the same, but in a different font, but it's gonna be the Alex way. Because shit, my life does not work like other people's lives do. And you gonna see how, I guess you gonna see. You probably already have. You probably already been like, damn, what the fuck? But, I don't know. I love you. Just know that I love you, and I want you to take care of yourself. And I want you to be successful, just like I want myself to be successful. And yeah.